The man accused of shooting and killing his girlfriend's son faced a judge today. 73-year-old Charles Ganji allegedly shot the 41-year-old in Cranston last night. 12 News reporter Anita Buffoni is live in Cranston with what happened in court and what officials say happened at the home yesterday. Anita?
Kim, thank you. Well, the arraignment lasted all but 5 minutes. It was held via video conference. That murder suspect was held without bail, and his case was continued until January 7th. Charles Ganji answering to a judge Wednesday after shooting his girlfriend's adult son to death.
Charles L. Ganji.
Okay, we're going to be arraigning you this morning on a 4-count, 3 felony, 1 misdemeanor complaint.
During the arraignment, an attorney said Ganji confessed to shooting the victim, 41-year-old Paul Zois, after what's being described as a heated argument between the two.
We indicated against an argument with Mr. Zois, retrieved the firearm from his bedroom, and shot him in the chest multiple times.
Ganji is charged with first-degree murder, among other charges, and was held without bail. This all happened on B Street in the Knightsville section of Cranston. Police say the victim's mother and aunt were inside the home during the shooting, but were not injured. Zois was taken to the hospital, but later died from his injuries. While searching the home, police say they found 2 handguns, including what's believed to be the murder weapon. Neighbors told 12 News Tuesday night they were in disbelief of what happened.
And to have something like this happen, and especially here, you know, especially on this street, in this area. I mean, Knightsville is a great area.
Ganji was referred to the public defender's office, and the judge said the case will go before a grand jury. Now, I did reach out to the victim's family this afternoon, but they are not making a public comment at this time. Live in Cranston, I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.
The latest information now on the 73-year-old man now charged with murder following yesterday's deadly shooting in Cranston. Charles Ganji appeared in court today. 12 News reporter Anita Buffoni joining us live now from Cranston with what she learned from his arraignment. Anita?
Hi, Kim. Thank you. Well, that murder suspect, Charles Ganji, was held without bail. Police say this happened during a heated argument between Ganji and the victim, who is the son of Ganji's girlfriend. Now, the Rhode Island Coalition Against Domestic Violence is speaking out about this murder. A murder suspect answering to his crimes after an argument turns deadly in the Knightsville section of Cranston.
Charles L. Ganji.
In a 5-minute-long arraignment held via video conference, 73-year-old Charles Ganji of Cranston was held without bail. He was charged with first-degree murder, assault with a dangerous weapon, among others. When police responded to B Street in the Knightsville section Tuesday, they say Ganji confessed to shooting his girlfriend's 41-year-old son, identified as Paul Zois.
We indicated against an argument with Mr. Zois, retrieved the firearm from his bedroom, and shot him in the chest multiple times.
Police say the victim's mother and aunt were inside the home when the shooting happened, but they were not injured. Investigators say 2 handguns were found inside the home, one believed to be the murder weapon. In response, the Rhode Island Coalition Against Domestic Violence says under state law, domestic violence situations include when adult individuals live together. Adding in a statement, domestic violence homicides do not happen randomly. We must do all we can to ensure guns do not reach the hands of abusive individuals in the first place and stay out of their possession. Now, I did reach out to the victim's family this afternoon, but they are not making a public statement at this time. Live in Cranston, I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.